Hi parents, I apologize for user error and my phone, but I'll figure out how to do this and introduce myself to you and welcome you all to the 2021 Evergreen class year in Salem Montessori School. I'd like to walk you through some things that you might want to know about to begin the school year and also walk you around the classroom. Let's begin with what your children should wear to school. You need to be sure they're wearing comfortable, washable clothes and weather appropriate. In the winter, be sure you're sending coats and mittens and hats, but please no scarves. We get children wrapped up in scarves, but but be sure that the clothes your children wear daily are easily changeable by the child himself. And girls should wear shorts underneath dresses, no onesies, no superhero characters, no jewelry, shoes. Let me let you see an example. Here, rubber-soled shoes. Sneakers are actually the best, but rubber soles, and be sure that your child's name is on their shoes. And comfortable shoes that can be worn on the play equipment and work for climbing. Be sure that there's a back on your shoes. That's the safest. No flip-flops, no high heels, and be sure that there's no character-themed or light-up shoes. When you come to bring your child, be sure that you're wearing a mask, and you can drop them off before 8:30 in the morning. Ring the bell if you're unavoidably late, but take your child's temperature 10 minutes before you drop them off, and park in the parking lot and walk your child to the front door. A staff member will meet you and help your child with a tote bag and lunch and changing their shoes. So the first day when you come on Monday, be sure that you bring the COVID-19 health agreement, the family travel policy, and inside shoes. The child needs inside shoes and outside shoes. The inside shoes also need their name on them. And a nap roll, if your child is a napper. Put your nap roll in a plastic trash bag so it'll be clean, and drop that off at the front desk when you bring your child. We're also asking each child in our classroom to bring a small plant. That's how we're decorating our classroom, is with a small plant and a small framed photo of your family. The tote bag that your child will bring should carry several items. You should each have a tote bag, and in the tote bag you can put your child's lunch box, you can put your child's water bottle, and you can put a bag that contains dry clothes. Be sure the child's name is on the bag, and these are clean clothes that go in a gallon-size Ziploc bag. The clothes should each be labeled with a permanent label that has your child's name. You can write it in permanent marker. You decide where according to your child's clothing, but it should have a label with their name on each item of clothing. Please put in the bag pants, a shirt, some socks, and underwear. So pants, shirt, socks, and underwear go in this Ziploc bag, and the bag is placed in the tote bag, and that's where it will stay until your child needs it, and if your child needs it. We have a lot of accidents that happen with water And so we want to be sure your child has dry clothes. It may be a bathroom accident, or it may just be a child splashing water on themselves. But be sure that they have dry clothes. And wet clothes will be put in a plastic bag with the child's name on it, and the wet clothes will be placed in the tote bag to come home to you. When the wet clothes come home to you, please replace them. When you take out wet clothes, please replace dry clothes in your child's labeled Ziploc bag to go back in the tote bag to come back the next morning. Let's talk for a minute about lunch and your child's lunch. Your child's lunch bag will come with them every day, and we have a shelf in our classroom where lunch bags will be kept, so your child will have it available for them all day. Be sure that lunch is labeled with your child's name, and that you have a well-balanced meal inside, no sugary treats, and send a morning snack and an afternoon snack. Be sure they're clearly labeled with the child's name and the date. You might want to have more than one item of snack, and so be sure that they're put together, maybe put them in a Ziploc bag or some way of keeping them together so the child has labeled for them what is snack and what is lunch. Try to use containers that your child can open by herself. Microwavable containers are preferable. We can reheat anything that you need reheated. Please do not send things for us to cook, but we certainly can reheat them. You also might want to add a spoon, a fork, a napkin, those kinds of things for your child. Water is best instead of juice, and a clean water bottle should be sent every day. The water bottle will come home with your child each day, and a clean one should come back each day. No sippy cups, please. The other thing that we'd like to remind you of is that we have a nut-free zone, that we have allergies with some children who can't have peanuts or tree nuts. So please do not send anything in your child's lunch or snacks that has peanuts or tree nuts. And do not bring toys from home. Nappers may bring a special soft nap pal, but it will stay rolled up in the child's nap roll all week. So no commercialized characters, no light ups, no noise making toys for your child's nap, but it will come home with the child's nap pack when they come home at the end of the week. Let me just spend a minute talking to you about communication. This is our teacher communication form, parent to teacher communication form. These are kept at the front desk, and this is really the easiest way to get a hold of me. If you ask for one of these at the front desk, or just pick one up, they're very easy to obtain there at the front desk, and you can write a note and they'll run it right down to me. You're welcome to email me, you're welcome to text me, but this really is the quickest way to contact me. And you're also welcome to phone the office if you are wondering how your child's doing the first few days of school, or just want to check on them. You're welcome to phone. We will be sending weekly updates every Wednesday. I'll send you the EU. That stands for Evergreen Update of what's going on in our classroom. And you can expect that every Wednesday. But also, we would encourage you to be sure that you're on RenWeb. RenWeb is our online school management system and very helpful for you. At the end of the day, when you come for picking your child up, be sure that you wear a mask. A mask is important for drop-off and pickup. Your child will change shoes and they will leave their inside shoes at school, and you can call and have your child ready to pick up if you'd like, or you can just come and wait on the porch and we'll bring your child to you. Let me walk you around the class and kind of introduce you to some things around our classroom. When your child first comes in, they will wash their hands at our sink, and we sing this little song. It goes, tops and bottoms, in between, rub your hands together till they're clean, nice and clean. We sing that while we wash our hands, and it's long enough that we get a good hand washing in. That happens the first thing when your child first comes into the classroom. And then each child chooses an individual workspace. We have 10 children in our classroom this school year, and so there are 10 individual workspaces. Your child may choose a different space each day, but once they have chosen a space, that will be their workspace for the rest of that day. So the way they choose a workspace is to pick up their name rock. And each child has a name rock. They'll take their name rock and set it down on the table they have chosen to work at, and that will be their workspace for that morning. I also wanted to be sure to tell you about our birthday celebration. We celebrate with the child by having them show photos of their life and walk around our model of the sun on their birthday. A couple of weeks before their birthday, you will be receiving more information so that you can anticipate that. We don't invite children this year, parents. We don't invite parents with the children this year for birthdays because of COVID. So we will still celebrate, and we can do it on your child's birthday. We can do it the week of your child's birthday. We can do it on a half birthday if you have a summer birthday. So you're welcome to ask me any questions about that, or contact me about that. I just would like to give you a little overview of our classroom. Not much has changed in our classroom since last year, except that we are now doing social distancing, and we are making sure that there is space between each child. And we also have this shelf. This is our cleaning shelf. When a child chooses a piece of work, they take it to their table, they do the piece of work, or they may take it to a rug. The rug will be next to their particular table. When they're finished with the work, they bring it back to the cleaning shelf, and the teacher will be sure it's sanitized before it gets back on the shelf. We're doing everything we can to have a safe and happy school year, and we really appreciate your support and encouragement, and we're looking forward to a wonderful year in the Evergreen Room. We'll see you on Monday.